Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I slept like a baby. And I was just telling my patrons, since I got the news that my father was not that ill as we thought, it was like, it's just drenched of energy, and it was like all the worrying had to leave, and that was like taking, and then you realize how much you put into worrying. And worrying is like such a waste of time. That's also what you realize, when things turns out well, like, why did I put the energy, into that? Like, even if something bad would happen to any of us, our worrying about it is not gonna help. That's just like such a waste of time. There's a saying that I love. It's like, I have 99 problems and 86 of them is made up scenarios in my head. Spot on, Like, most of the things we worry about will never, ever, ever happen. So let's stop worrying. Things are gonna turn out the way they do, whatever, we think of it. So yeah, of course we can put in an effort and try, our best to make, the best outcome. And I try to focus on that, what in my program of recovery, we have a serenity prayer. It's saying, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. What can I change, It's a lot of things in our situation that we have the power to change, but it's also so much that we cannot change. For example, I used to choose, unavailable men, like emotionally unavailable, and I took so much shit from them, and what I thought, was that I could change their behavior, that I could change them. But after like hours and hours and hours in therapy and also, working my program of recovery, I realized like I am never gonna ever gonna be able to change any other human being. And neither, will any of you. The only person in the world that we can change is ourselves. Like, I can change me, but you cannot change me. And that's the wisdom, of how is the prayer? God is the God who strengthens to accept things I can't change. Because acceptance, I cannot change any of you guys. You cannot change me. Like, I accept that. Courage to change the things I can. I can change my behavior. I can be responsible. I can take care of my finances. I can, show up when I promise to show up. I can do so many things that I used not to do as a person, and I didn't like myself then. But those are things I have received the courage to change. And then, of course, the wisdom to know the difference is not always so easy. So that's something I'm praying for every day. But yeah, I'm very grateful to have these tools in my life, because I was such a wreck. I needed to use alcohol and drugs to survive before I had this way of living. So gratefulness, I'm also super grateful for having such an understanding boyfriend. We are changing a lot of things in the house right now, and I can't carry a lot of things, and I am super tired all the time, and he's just super understanding and caring and wonderful. So I'm grateful for that too. I'm also very grateful to my patrons. Sometimes I'm so tired because there's always assholes, here on Patreon, anywhere, and then I get annoyed and I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then I think of everyone else, and today I'm so grateful for everyone who's supported me for such a long time, who's so wonderful, towards me, and grateful for what I'm doing. And of course, that's why I'm doing this. It's for you. And anyone else can go F themselves, you know. Thank you. And I love when I get those insights, because sometimes I'm stuck in my ego and I'm offended and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And that's not who I want to be. So I get the courage to be who I want to be. And maybe also the wisdom to know that, you know, anyone having a problem with me actually has a problem with themselves. And that's not my problem. Same in your life. Okay. Let's do some yoga. Get down on your sitting bones, straighten up your back, close your eyes, and focus on the area between your eyebrows. Third eye looking inwards. Observe your breath, observe where it's located in your body. I'm starting to feel, you know, her kicking now. Very subtle still, but I started to feel it more and more often. So I can't do the breath of fire anymore. It's like no space to push back. And I also don't wanna do that to her. I feel like I'm mushing her, you know, together if I do fire breathing. So we're just gonna fill our belly with air on the inhalation. And on the exhalation, my dog, she's a marauder. On the exhalation, let your chest come down and then drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Penny has been absolutely awful today. It's a shitty weather. Continue with your breath. It's a shitty weather here in Sweden, and she doesn't want to go outside when it is. So she's been pooping indoors 2 times. You know, she's 10 months. She's not a baby anymore. She's doing it because she doesn't want to go when she's outside. She doesn't want to sit there and, you know, do the squeezing because it's wet and cold. And more on top of that, but let's not go into that. We're gonna do the hip roll. On the inhalation, come forward. On the exhalation, come back. So I'm also grateful that her poop is like solid and not, you know, not solid. Makes it so much easier to clean up. You continue with the hip roll. I'm just gonna examine her mouth. We're gonna switch direction. Beautiful, we're gonna come to our back. Whew. So mobile, huh? Okay, place your feet as close to your butt as possible. Lay hip width apart, lay your arms alongside your body. On the next inhalation, come up and work your shoulders in underneath your butt can't lay properly on my back anymore. Someone told me this was gonna happen and I was like, really? Nah. But here we are. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna add a hip opener. So place your feet hip width apart. On the inhalation, come up with your butt. Work your shoulders in underneath your upper body. On the next inhalation, come up with your right leg. Place your right foot on your left leg and work here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. The next inhalation, come up. Work your shoulders in underneath your body. Close your hands. Inhale, come up with your left leg straight up with you. Place your left foot on your right knee and work up here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slowly come down. And we're gonna hug our knees. Probably gonna bring you guys to labor. Huh? It's like you're with me already. Okay, now we're gonna come up to sitting and we're gonna finish with a forward bend. So straighten up your back and exhale, come forward. Inhale, slowly come up. And we're gonna come to Taylor's position. I hope this is, it's like the worst, but I'm sure it's just the beginning, you know. Okay, get down on your sitting bones, straighten up your back, close your eyes, focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let this eye help you. Let this eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're going to spend some time just for yourself. There is nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this moment. Paramatmane namaha. Sri Patanjala Yoga Darsharam Atasamadhi Padaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tatha Drashtu Sarupa Vashtanam Vrittisarubhyamitanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta, Klishta. Slowly come back to the room where you are. We're going to finish this class together with 3 Shanti. Place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day. To your mouth for you to speak the truth. And to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. Thank you so much for today. Remember to go out there and give. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, you're gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi? Hello, this is the little monster. The little monster.